This lesson is merely a continuation of the last one on solving equations. You've done these before back in, I guess, in the beginning of our second unit. The steps are the same, so let's go ahead, and I'm not going to do all of these. I'm only going to do a few. You'll have many to do in your homework assignment, or about 9, I think. All right, the first one, I have 24 minus 12 is equal to 3 parentheses x minus 9. What I think you'll see is different in this lesson is the incorporation of parentheses, which we have seen before. All right, can you simplify on the left? Yes. 24 minus 12 is 12, equal sign. Can you simplify on the right? Yes. Distributive property, 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 9 is negative 27. Now, I didn't change the value of either side, but I did simplify each side. Do I have x's on both sides? No. Focus on the side with the variable. Is there a constant? Yes. I will add 27. That gives me 39 is equal to 3x. That's the coefficient, so I'll divide by it. And 13 is equal to x. All right, let's take a look. I'm skipping a few. Let's go down to number 3. I have 4 parentheses. Y minus 2 is equal to 2y minus 8. All right, can I simplify on the left side? Yes, I can use the distributive property. 4 times y is 4y. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Nothing to simplify on the right, so just copy it down. Do I have variables on both sides? Yes. I choose to subtract 2y from both sides. That gives me 2y. Bring down a minus 8 is equal to negative 8. Focus on the side with the variable. Let's get rid of the constant, doing the opposite, which is to add 8. That gives me 2y is equal to, in this case, 0. 0 is a very nice, friendly number. I'm going to divide by the coefficient, and 0 divided by any number other than 0 is 0. So I'm done. All right, let's take a look at number 4. I have negative 2 parentheses, t plus 3 is equal to 0. Simplifying is my first step. Can I simplify on the left? Yes. Negative 2 times t is negative 2t. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Are there t's on both sides? No. Is there over here on the side with the variable? Is there a constant? Yes. I'll add 6 to both sides. So I have negative 2t is equal to 6. Divide by negative 2. And t is equal to negative 3. Okay. Let's skip a few. Let's go down to number 7. I have 4 parentheses. 5x minus 1 is equal to 21x. Can I simplify on either side? On the left side, yes, distributive property. 4 times 5x gives me 20x. 4 times negative 1 gives me negative 4. And that's equal to 21x because there was nothing I could do over here. Do I have x's on both sides? Yes. You may eliminate either one. I choose to eliminate the smaller. So I'm going to subtract 20x. That leaves me with negative 4 is equal to 21 minus 20 is 1x. We don't write the 1x, we just write x. And this problem is finished. All right, let's take a look at number 8. Oops. Let's try to get more space. All right. I have negative 10 parentheses, x plus 3 close parentheses plus 34 is equal to negative 13 minus 13. All right, Can I simplify on the left side? Yes. Distributive property. Negative 10 times x is negative 10x. Negative 10 times 3 is negative 30. And I still have a plus 34. Now, I'm not through with this left-hand side, so I'm going to keep working on it for just a minute. I'm going to keep the negative 10x. I have negative 30 and positive 34. The addition rules tell me to subtract and keep the sign of the big one, so that will be plus 4. It took me 2 steps to simplify the left-hand side. Now the right-hand side. Now I think of this as a negative 13 and another negative 13, and I'm using the addition rules. That will give me negative 26. If you had wanted to, you could have done keep. Oops, let me put the problem back. You could have done keep, change, change, and it becomes a little more obvious that you're adding a negative 13 and a negative 13. So I'll just copy that down. Focus on the side with the variable. Got to get rid of the constant, so subtract 4. That's negative 10x, those are gone, is equal to, both of those are negative, it's negative 30. Divide by negative 10, which is the coefficient, and x is equal to 3. Okay, I don't really think there's anything else that would be new in these problems. Did just enough to remind you of a little more simplifying before we solve equations.